This is an Ear Candy Audiobooks production of Hot Asian Nights, the trilogy, by Kurt Dysan, performed by David Butler. Copyright 2014 by Kurt Dysan. Performance copyright 2020 by Ear Candy Audiobooks. All rights reserved. This is an Ear Candy Audiobooks production of Escape to Phnom Penh, the first book in the Hot Asian Nights trilogy, by Kurt Dysan, performed by David Butler. Copyright 2014 by Kurt Dysan. Performance copyright 2020 by Ear Candy Audiobooks. All rights reserved. Chapter 1. New in Town. The Asian Nights guest house and bar sat on a busy side street just off the riverfront in Phnom Penh, incongruously tucked between a chain pizza place and a small store where an old woman sold almost exactly the same items as every shop near it. Bags of sugary snacks, cooking oil, beer, bottled water, fish sauce, and tea. Like most of the buildings, it was a narrow and deep shophouse, left over from the French colonial era. Rattan chairs and glass-topped tables spilled out of the open front onto the sidewalk, and a row of motorbikes cluttered the curb in front. A bright sun shone clear and warm on Sarah's first morning in Cambodia's capital. It was so different from Australia, where she'd been just a few hours and a lifetime ago. So far, she liked what she saw. The Pearl of the Orient, the guidebooks called the city. The pearl didn't shine with as much luster as she'd expected, but it was interesting and different and alive. Sarah ran her fingers through her shoulder-length black hair and smiled as she walked out into the sunshine to take a seat at the table across from her friend Gina. Gina, the early bird, had been up and out ahead of her. The dishes in front of her showed she'd finished breakfast. Sarah picked up a menu and stared at it, but she wasn't in a rush to eat. She let her eyes take in the scene. At a table inside, an overweight man in his 50s sat alone, eating a hamburger and drinking beer from a can. Anchor, the label said. He read an English-language newspaper, marking it up with a pen. He had a gray beard and a T-shirt that advertised some long-forgotten Rolling Stones tour. Probably a pensioner with a small income, she decided. The rest of the tables were empty. A girl stood inside, out of the sun, watching a game show on television. The girl was a petite Khmer.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?